What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com, and I am back with another custom playbook. This time it is the Al Raid playbook. Anybody who has kept up with my work over the last several years know that the Al Raid offense is a popular scheme I created for NCAA Football 06, my favorite game. Well, I wrote a book on it, and a lot of people really liked it, and somebody made a good suggestion of maybe updating that for College Football 25, so I have done that. Again, this is a custom playbook. Go over to the Download Center, the offensive playbooks, and just type in one word, Al Raid, or go to the creator search and just do Playbook Gamer, one word, and you're going to find it. So it's just a really cool, simple air raid offense. It's my way of trying to mimic what Mike Leach was doing back in the day with only what I was able to use in NCAA Football 06. So this is an updated version of that. So we're going to go through it. So as you can see, here we are in the formations. We got shotgun and a little single back. Let's start off with a shotgun. So this is a very small playbook, like less than 100 plays. That's kind of the gist of what the air raid is all about. Not trying to overload your team with a whole lot, just a lot of repetition of the same plays over and over again. And I only use 3 formations for the base offense. I use gun spread, gun trips halfback weak, and gun split slot open. Let's go back to gun spread. So Mike Leach, in the grand scheme of things, he was a 2x2 spread guy. He also used a little 3x1, as you see, with trips halfback weak, and he done a little 2-back look every so often. Now, some of his formations were a little bit different. He may have had 2 or 3 different versions of this, a couple of versions of the 3x1, had a couple of versions of the 2x2, but I kept it simple and only got 1 of each. I don't need 4 different versions of a 2x2 look. So we're starting off, let's look at gun spread. We got 33 plays, and that's a whole lot, but this is a great playbook for anybody who doesn't like to fool with a ton of formations. Everything's just kind of built in, just a handful. So there's a kind of a theme to some of this. One rule is, and it was not so much a rule, is I just wanted to make sure with all my pass plays, minus the screens, that everybody went out for a pass. All 5 skill guys. So notice gun spread deep attack. That's a classic play from 06. Notice all 5 of those players are going out for a pass. And you look at all of these dropbacks, it's all the same thing. 5 guys going out for a pass. Again, this is kind of like a basketball offense. Your quarterback's a point guard. He's out there just passing the ball around, giving it to the skill players and letting them go to work. So you see a lot of these different ones. I have also thrown in some runs. Now, this is a super pass-heavy offense, but I kept my run game real simple. Notice with halfback draw, it's a zone run scheme. You keep on going through here. We got inside zone. I don't have any pulling plays whatsoever. I also don't have a lot of delayed routes. So you see with 4 verticals, your halfback, it's a delayed route. I only throw that one in there because I needed a 4 verticals somewhere. And normally, again, I just want 5 guys going out quickly so I can get the ball out quickly. But for the 4 verticals, I really had no choice. I also don't have any play action at all. It's just part of what I wanted to do. I didn't really feel like I needed play action. I just want to throw the ball, and if the numbers are light in the box, then I can go to an audible and just run up the middle if need be. Also got plenty of screens. The screens were a big thing in the air raid offense. You see wide receiver mid screen right there. Then you got another wide receiver screen, a halfback slip screen. So 2x2, 33 plays. Very, very simple. Just guys going out and catching passes. Nothing too fancy there. What about trips halfback weak? So this is another 10 personnel look. I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you. This is 10 personnel, 4 wide receivers, just like the original air raid with Mike Leach done when he kind of done his own thing. Trips halfback week is another 10 personnel. Look, we got 21 plays here. Now notice something. So in NCAA Football 06, we didn't have trips halfback week. I only had gun trips where the halfback was over to the right of the quarterback, but I went with trips halfback week for 2 reasons. One, it gave me a few extra plays that I really liked, and 2, I wanted to be able to have my halfback on the left side in a 4 wide set where he could run to the right a little bit. So you look over to gun spread. Most of the runs, when you go over to like gun inside zone, I'm gonna go ahead and select that. So more often than not, in this spot, your halfback is probably either going to run between the center to the left tackle. more so to the left, as you see right there. Now, yes, you can flip these plays all you want. I didn't flip a whole lot of plays back in the day, but what I wanted with Tripp's halfback weak was that halfback on the left side so he could run more to the right in case you're going up against a really weak defensive end on that side or what have you. So now I got the halfback on the left. I could run to the right if needed, and then I can go up and just, do my thing or whatnot. So that's kind of the whole gist of that. And again, I'm getting extra plays that I really like out of this formation. So you see here, it's the same thing. I got basic zone running, either off tackle, mid draw. Again, look at that offensive line. They're just going up and down in terms of their blocking. But then the rest of it is just basic drop back passing. Nothing really different, except it's just a 3-by-1 look. We got basic stick. We got plenty of classic air raid with more, with less traditional air raid stuff as well. It's just a nice mix of the two is what I really like. But you keep on going. 21 plays. It's all kind of the same. Again, 5 guys going out for a pass. I also got a few extra screens, like a shallow cross screen. I think that works really well because we got plenty of mesh in this offense, more wide receiver screens, got more just all curls and slants. Then we got more classic air raid to go with that. So again, I have 1 2-by-2 look, 1 3-by-1, and now let's go look at the 2-back look. So he used this quite a bit. We got 24 plays in this one, and as you would expect it, our run game is very simple. It's zone blocking. On top of, we got basic passing. Look at shakes. I love shakes. It just really spreads the defense out extremely well. Let's see if I can get something going here. Looks like my halfback is open. Going to get some easy yards there. Just really simple stuff. It's all about just getting the ball out super quick. And that's, again, another reason why I don't have any play action in here. I do have a little bit of pre-snap motion. The only reason why I put motion slot dig in there is because I needed like a vertical concept, and I got that. We got double slants, halfback draw, but look, the offensive line, they're just basic pass blocking there. You got halfback sweep weak, and we got a halfback off tackle to the right. So you go left or right there, wide cross, classic air raid. You just keep on going. Again, it's just very simple stuff. So you go out and look over like a personnel. Actually, before we do that, I want to go over to single back real quick. So this is funny. You notice I don't have any goal line. I've done this on purpose because for NCAA Football 06, I always use ace big tight end wide receiver around the goal line. It just works really well. A lot of times compared to goal line. So I put in single back wing, which is the exact same formation. I got 9 plays here. It's a 2 tight end look. It's basically running, but I do got a little stick. Again, you got to throw some air raid in there, but it's mostly running with a dive. I got an end around. I got a fake end around, another dive. I got zone toss. I got a stretch. I got a duo, inside zone split. Whatever it takes just to punch it in. Now, you don't have to use single back wing for the goal line. You can definitely go in your shotgun, use one of these 3 formations and do what you got to do there. But just for kicks and just to have some fun, I wanted to make this a little more 06-ish, and that's kind of what I did there. So let's go over to personnel. Again, I've already covered this. Out of the 4 plays, it's very simple. You only got that 112 personnel look. That's single back wing. Your 11 personnel, that's just a couple of Hail Mary plays. 32, that's just your QB kneel. 21 is just your clock stoppage. Split slot open, it's a 20 look, okay? And your 10 personnel, spread, and then trips halfback weak. There is no 11 personnel other than your Hail Mary. So this is not a tight end offense. At my original offense, the air raid was designed as such. So again, I'm just trying to mimic this thing as best I can. Now you notice the play count. Again, it's a very super small playbook, but I don't need, like we just looked at the Urban Meyer playbook I created. That thing's got over 400 plays. This is like a fourth of that. You don't need 400 plays to execute and do well. You barely need 30. So I'm probably overdoing it here with about 100 plays. But you see we got 18 runs. We got, you notice it's got basic inside zone, a little outside zone. You got a little draw. You got 1 power, but that's just out of the single back. That's quote unquote our goal line. We got a sweep and we got an end around. You go to your quick pass. You got a little higher, but notice it's just all 5 guys again, just going out for a pass. And you got some Omaha. You got some slant, you got some stick that all just kind of go together, as you can tell. Medium pass, a little bit of everything. I suggest when you call plays not to use this really hard. I suggest when you call plays, just go to formation and just go through this. But I just kind of want to show you what is all in here. Again, just 22 quote unquote deep passes. We got 5 screens. Again, no play action in there whatsoever. But you go to play type, this simplifies a little bit more. 69 pass plays total. We got just 20 runs, not a single RPO. I didn't have RPOs. Technically, you got PE reads, which are RPOs in 06, but they were not part of that offense, so I did not include them here. I don't need them. But you got, that's pretty much it. You got 79 total plays, so less than 80 plays altogether. So if you need something simple, but you want to throw the ball a lot, you want a simple run game. Again, the whole point of this is being simple. This is a great playbook for you. Again, go to the download center, offensive playbook, search Al Raid, one word, or Playbook Gamer, one word, and I think you're gonna have a lot of fun with it. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later.